the operation and I'm doing just fine.
A young cancer patient shows remarkable progress after surgery to remove a brain tumor. He's been battling cancer almost since birth, but remarkably, it's never slowed him down or changed his sense of humor. Now, you may recognize 12-year-old Casey Wright as the face of BC Children's Hospital and one of our co-hosts on the Miracle Weekend Telethon. Well, last Friday, Casey underwent another major operation to remove a tumor from his brain. And his response to the surgery is yet more proof of his incredible spirit and the skill of surgeons at BC Children's Hospital. Elaine Yong reports.
Case, look at this. The first place for at the Woodmark Film Festival.
Whoa.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd like to thank the Academy.
It would be a lengthy acceptance speech for Casey Wright because the 12-year-old has a lot of people to thank for getting him to where he is today. On Friday, just 4 days ago, Casey underwent major brain surgery. He's going home today.
The best case scenario was they were going to try to drain as much fluid as possible, but what the tumor did was with the chemo, it formed into a little channel, and that they just had to move in my brain a little bit, and that's how they got in and removed it.
They just moved your brain a little bit.
Yeah, and just pulled out the tumor, and there we are.
It is an amazing outcome after a very long journey for the Maple Ridge boy and his family. Casey was diagnosed with brain cancer at 6 months of age. He endured 2 rounds of aggressive chemotherapy, which knocked the tumor dormant, but it has been living in his brain all this time. And when Casey's sight in his good eye started to fail a couple of weeks ago, doctors at BC Children's Hospital decided it was time to operate.
They found his visual field had gotten smaller by a pretty good amount, and it's an indication right away that something's happening with the tumor. So 2 days later, we were seeing the neurosurgeon, Dr. Steinbach, and on that day he said, I think we better do the surgery now, and that's after 12 years.
I had a code phrase for him that when he woke up, that I would know that it's Casey, and it was no flash photography.
Within a couple of days after the 5-hour operation, Casey was up and about, but that's no surprise.
Oh, hi there. I'm Casey, a proud patient of BC Children's Hospital.
The dynamic spokesperson has a packed schedule, helping raise money for the hospital and for cancer research. And though he's going to have to take a little break while he recovers, he'll be back better than ever.
Shaken, not stirred, just the way I like it.
Perhaps even officially cancer-free. An MRI came back all clear. Now doctors are just waiting for pathology results from the tumor.
And so he told me after, I said, you know, now that there's a void there from where the tumor was, I said, what's going to happen? And he says, well, I'm going to fill it with more personality. I says, I don't know if that's possible, but that's Casey.
Are you sure that the world has room enough for more Casey?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The world can never have too much Casey.
I don't think truer words were ever spoken. Good to see Casey doing well, and thanks to Larry and Kim for opening up about that story.